Hi guys, welcome back to Brother Jay's Card Find. It's been a while since I've done a video. There haven't really been a lot of card shows around, but there's two this weekend. I just attended the Allentown Airport show on Saturday. I only spent 2 hours there, which is unusual for me. Normally I'm there a long time looking through Darren's boxes. Surprising thing is I actually didn't buy a thing from Darren. There were two other dealers I bought things from. But Darren, I went through his stuff. He had dollar boxes. I had two cards that I picked out that I had interest in it at $1, but they weren't great even for $1. And nothing else was of interest. He had cheap cards, but he was only selling them by the box. He was like $30 for a box. And I'm like, I'm sure it was a good deal, but I just didn't want to have to do the whole pick through and find out what's good and have the rest of it be junk and have to get rid of it. I do that with marketplace stuff. I don't want to do it at a show. I like my shows to be some certainty. So didn't buy a thing from Darren. So he did give me a plastic Ziploc bag to put my cards in, because the dealers I bought from, neither of them had a bag. So I at least appreciate him doing that. I felt bad I didn't buy anything from him, but I mean, if he didn't bring any great stuff, it is what it is, you know. So, two dealers I went to. The first dealer I've dealt with before, he tends to deal a lot in, like, 90s, I don't know, like, 90s inserts, and a lot of oddball stuff. And I like his stuff. He's got a lot of Frank Thomas stuff that I don't have, and you'll see that this lot's mostly Frank Thomas. So I'll start with the first one I found was this awards winner. Now you can probably see this is oversized. Donruss Award winner. This is from '94. He's the American League MVP. Flip it over. Donruss Award winners. American League MVP. Frank Thomas. As you see, the price tag, it was $2. And it's $18.51 out of 10,000. Only problem with that card is the top loader that's in, the oversized top loader, is in very rough shape. So, but the problem is those oversized top loaders are kind of hard to come by. I mean, I could go out and order some, but I mean, how often do you use those, you know? So I'm not sure. For now, it's going to stay in that one. I don't think it's going to do any damage to it, but it's just not the prettiest sight. Here's another one that's unusual. This is the Permagraphics. This is a Dave Parker Permagraphics Pirates. I like the weird logos they use on the Permagraphics that you never see anywhere else. So here's the slab information if I can get it to focus. 81 Permagraphics Dave Parker Superstar credit card. And it's near mint 8 for $10. So I thought that was pretty good. I mean, it's kind of weird to grade a plastic card, because I mean, how can you really damage it too much? And I think the 8 was probably, it almost looks like maybe it's slightly off center with the design. That's probably why I got the 8. I don't see anything else wrong with it. Okay, so we also have, this is a 2006 Topps Chrome. It's not an update, but it is Prince Fielder's rookie card. I think I'm going to, I hate to do this already to you guys, but I'm not getting much of a good focus, so I'm going to have to put something behind here so we can actually see the cards and not be blurry. So bear with me a second. Thank you. I'm not going to stop the video. I probably should have, but I'm not going to. Pardon me while I sit back down. Like I said, Prince Fielder. It's still not really focusing good. All right, hold on. 2006 Topps Chrome. Okay. And that was a $2 card. Let me move this back just a little so I have a little room to work with. Here's a cool one. This is for Warren D in the CLE. Obviously it's for me. I'm collecting Manny Ramirez cards, but I know he's a big Indians guy. So this is a Donruss Preferred Manny Ramirez Exponential Power. It's die cut. It's also acetate, as you can see through there. And it's also numbered, what does it say, 1709 out of 3000. So that's just a neat card. I mean, yeah, $5 price tag, but I think it's, to me, it's easily worth that. We got a Frank Thomas. This is a Donruss. I believe this is 96 Donruss. It's a Round Trippers. And this is the promo version. There's two versions of it. There's the numbered version. And then there's this one, which is the promo out of 5,000. So I don't think either one of them is more hard to come by than the other. They both seem to go for about the same price. That one was $3. This, I guess, is just a flat out just insert. Nothing, not numbered or anything about it. But it's the Fleer Sports Illustrated Road to Cooperstown, Frank Thomas. And it's an insert. As you can see, it's 10 of 10 RC. And yeah, $3 for that one. And then this one's kind of neat. This is from Leaf. And this is like, it's acetate, I guess, but it's meant to look like a film negative. And it's from Studio. It's the Editor's Choice. 2 of 8. The backside, obviously, is just a reverse image. And that was a $3 card. So, with all the stuff I got for him, the sticker price was $28. He said, how about 20? I was like, fantastic, I'll do that. So that deal went smoothly. Like I said, I've dealt with that dealer before. He's a good dealer. I like him. The next guy, not so much. This was the one where I sat down because I actually spent quite a bit of time here. I looked at his boxes and they were $2 cards, but if you bought 20, they were $1. So effectively, look at it this way. If you buy 19 cards, they'd be $38. But if you bought 20, they're 20. So obviously my goal was to get 20, and it was a lot harder than you might have thought. There's a few in here that I added that I may have not, I definitely wouldn't have picked up at $2. And were even kind of a stretch at $1, but I had to get that 20, so I did. So I'll show you those real quick. This is an Allen and Ginter Jackson Churio. Looks like a gold. I don't know if it's gold or not, but it's his mini and it's a rookie card. So I always like Jackson Churio. Here's another one just to prove that. Special Forces Stadium Club rookie card. It's Jackson Churio. This is a neat one. This is from 1989 O-Pee-Chee, and it's a World Series card. Dodgers versus Athletics. I believe it's Game 1. It probably says on the back. Game 1, yes. It's in French and also in English. And it's memorializing Kirk Gibson's homer. Needless to say, this is a neat O-Pee-Chee only card. Was not in the regular 1989 top set, so O-Pee-Chee only. Speaking of O-Pee-Chee, here's another. This is a 1986 O-Pee-Chee Dwight Gooden second year card. Cool looking card, I like it. So yeah, I was glad to add that for, I would have paid $2 for that one. But $1 is even better. Here is a 2018 Topps Chrome Rhys Hoskins. Now, the numbering is a little, I don't know what the HMT is from the update. I don't know why it says HMT. I assume it's his base Chrome rookie. So I had a lot of his regular rookies, but I don't believe I had a Chrome, so that was a decent pickup. This one here is a Aaron Judge. Now, it's from 2018, which is why I got it, even though it's a National Baseball Card Day card. But, you know, 2018 is the second year. So I thought that was a good pickup. This one was kind of just one that I threw in just because I like the card, obviously, because it's a Jesus Mati first Bowman. It's paper. I have a bunch of these. Wouldn't have paid $1 for it necessarily, but I needed to get the 20, so I did pull it. Again, this one maybe not really necessarily a $1 card, but, you know. Hideki Matsui. This is his 2003 Upper Deck Victory rookie card. Actually, I probably would have paid $1 for that. Matsui was pretty good the time he was here. This guy's supposed to be really on a tear. Ben Rice. This is his I guess this is 2024. No, 2025. I don't know. What year is that? It's 2025, so that's his rookie. And it's just a regular, paper. It's not chrome or anything like that, but I didn't have it. I don't think I have any of his rookies, so now I do. I know he's off to a really good year. This is a Julio Rodriguez. This is the 87 throwback. 35 years down there, and it's his rookie. So, like Julio Rodriguez, I think he can still be a pretty solid player. Hasn't had that breakout year yet necessarily, but Frank Thomas, this is from this past year's 2025 Stadium Club. In case of emergency, break the glass. Frank Thomas, very cool looking card. So there you go with that. Here's a Trey Turner rookie from Bowman. I'm sure I probably already have this, but I was like, again, had to get to 20. Billy Wagner. I don't believe I had this as a single. This is his Pinnacle. 94 Pinnacle. It's his rookie. Christian Yelich. This is I'm assuming that would be, it's Heritage. It's Heritage. 1972 design. It's a refractor, as you can see. And it is numbered, it says 437 to 573, or 572, excuse me. So that's pretty cool. I collect Yelich. Switching sports, and then we'll be done here shortly. This is a Cameron Brink rookie. Now, normally I would not pay $1 for this, but again, I was fishing for cards. The next 3 are ones that, I'm okay having. She was the second pick behind Caitlin Clark, so she obviously has some talent, so I'm hoping she'll be a decent, solid pickup. I think really nothing but Caitlin Clark cards are going to have any real value, but it just seems that way. And I have Caitlin Clark's rival, if you could say. Everybody seems to be a rival nowadays, but Angel Reese, this is a Bowman Chrome U from LSU. And there you go, there's the back. I believe it came out the same year as the Bowman Chrome first, which would be this one, LSU. I already have this card, but now I have 2. Now we're going to switch to football. 3 more cards. All Brett Favre. This is a Donruss. I believe it's Elite. And like the old baseball ones, it's numbered. So it is 2011 out of 2,500. So that's cool. Limited Favre card. 2 more, and then I'm going to probably try to go back to bed. Here, I don't know if this is take 2 of the video. In the first take, I told you I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning now doing a video. Brett Favre rookie from Upper Deck. And this is a rookie, what do they call this? It says on the back. Rookie Force. I did not have this card, so happy to add that. 4 more cards that I got from this dealer. And these were in an area he had that were 2 for $1, this sleeved card. So he has 2014 Bryce Harper, which is a checklist of baseball highlights. Youngest with 2 opening day home runs. Here's a neat looking Ichiro from Upper Deck. 2003. That's kind of cool. Here's a Pujols from 2003 Upper Deck. And there's the back of that. And lastly, we have this card, which may be the one that caused the situation that I'm about to tell you guys about. This is a Upper Deck, but it's a 2003. It's got a Post logo. I had no idea that Upper Deck made postcards, but apparently they did. Okay, now the reason I say I caused the situation is that card, I'll leave it up so we at least have something to look at. That card was actually also in the $2 cards, the dollar cards, whatever you want to call them. They're $2 unless you want 20. It was actually in there as well, but then he had it in the 50-cent cards too. So, needless to say, I'm going to put the one that's the $2, $1 one back and just buy this one. So I went to pay, and it was $20 worth of the $1 and $2 cards, 20 cards, and then 4 of these, and he says 22. And I'm used to somebody at least knocking a little bit off. Plus, due to the fact that I did not have any singles on me. And I didn't want to have any singles on me. And I go to him, can you make it 20? Well, and like hemming and hawing, and like he didn't want to do it. And I said, okay, I'll put the sleeved ones back. No, just take them then. And he goes to me, this is the thing that really burned me up. And I guess if I had any dignity, I would have I would have just laid the card down and walked away and not gave him any money. He goes to me, you're not one of those guys that takes the card out of the top loader to get a cheaper price, are you? I'm like, basically you just accused me of stealing. I was like, I didn't let it bother me. I guess I should have. I let it bother me more now or when I walked away than now. But I guess basically I'd spent so much time going through those $2 cards to find 20 that I wanted that I didn't really want to just say the hell with it. But I really did not appreciate that comment. I should have said something after I gave him the money, but I didn't want to start a big scene, so I just walked away. I paid for it. The thing is, and when I say it's this card, is like well, I just told you before that he had one that was in a top loader. So he probably saw this like, well, that one should have been in a top loader. So, yeah, so I really didn't appreciate that comment, but, you know, that's the only thing that marred my day. It was a good day otherwise. Everything went well. So, I'm going to the other show in just a matter of hours. It starts at 8 o'clock. So, from five hours from now, I'll be in another card show. But hopefully in the meantime, I'll be getting maybe a couple more hours of sleep. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys.